Today, we're diving into an important topic: foods that can harm your kidneys. Preventative medicine. We often don't think about our kidneys, but these bean-shaped organs are absolutely critical, working hard to filter our blood, remove waste products, and regulate fluid balance. We only get two, and they deserve all the love and support we can give them. Stay tuned to learn more about which foods to watch out for so you can protect your health. Let's talk about sodium, the hidden culprit in so many of our favorite foods. When we eat too much salt, it disrupts the delicate sodium balance in our bloodstream. Our kidneys, those incredible filters, have to work overtime to flush out the excess. Over time, this constant strain can lead to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for kidney disease. Remember those tiny blood vessels in your kidneys? They're responsible for filtration, and high blood pressure puts immense stress on them. It's like constantly pushing water through a tiny straw. Eventually, it's going to cause wear and tear. Now, I'm not saying you need to banish salt completely. We need some sodium for normal bodily functions. But it's all about moderation. Be mindful of your salt intake, read food labels carefully, and try to cook more meals at home where you can control the amount of salt added. Your kidneys will thank you for it. Now, let's sink our teeth into a juicy topic: red meat. While a nice grilled steak might be tempting, it's important to understand its potential impact on our kidneys. Red meat is rich in protein, and while our bodies need protein, excessive amounts, especially animal protein, can put a strain on our kidneys. You see, when our bodies break down protein, it produces waste products, including one called urea. The kidneys are responsible for filtering out urea, and too much protein, especially from red meat, can create an overload. This doesn't mean you have to swear off red meat forever, but moderation is key. Think of it as an occasional indulgence rather than a dietary staple. And when you do enjoy red meat, be mindful of portion sizes. Let's be honest, we live in a world obsessed with convenience. Processed foods are everywhere, but they're often loaded with sodium, phosphorus, and artificial additives, a recipe for disaster when it comes to kidney health. That excess sodium? We already talked about its impact on blood pressure, but processed foods often contain high levels of phosphorus, another mineral that can be harmful to kidneys, especially in people with existing kidney problems. And don't even get me started on the artificial ingredients. Our bodies weren't designed to process these chemicals, and over time they can contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress, further damaging our kidneys. So what's the solution? Opt for whole, unprocessed foods as much as possible. Fill your plate with fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, foods that nourish your body, including your kidneys. We all have a sweet tooth, but consuming too much sugar can spell trouble for our kidneys. When we regularly indulge in sugary drinks and treats, our blood sugar levels spike, forcing our kidneys to work overtime to filter out the excess glucose. Over time, this constant strain can damage the delicate filtering units in our kidneys, increasing the risk of kidney disease. And to make matters worse, high sugar intake is a major contributor to weight gain and obesity, which are also risk factors for kidney problems. Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy dessert again, but like everything else, moderation is key. Be mindful of your sugar intake, choose healthier dessert options, and satisfy your sweet cravings with naturally sweet fruits. You might think you're doing your kidneys a favor by swapping sugar for artificial sweeteners, but think again. While they may seem like a healthier alternative, recent studies suggest that artificial sweeteners might not be so innocent after all. These sugar substitutes have been linked to changes in gut bacteria and potential negative effects on metabolism. Some studies even suggest a possible association between artificial sweeteners and an increased risk of kidney decline. Now, more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects of artificial sweeteners on kidney health. But in the meantime, it's best to err on the side of caution. Limit your intake of diet drinks and artificially sweetened foods, and focus on satisfying your taste buds with natural, unprocessed options. For many of us, coffee is the fuel that gets us going in the morning. But did you know that excessive caffeine intake can put a strain on your kidneys? You see, caffeine is a stimulant that can temporarily increase blood pressure and blood flow. While moderate coffee consumption is generally considered safe for most people, overdoing it can put extra stress on your kidneys, especially if you already have existing kidney problems or high blood pressure. The key here is moderation. Listen to your body and be mindful of how much caffeine you're consuming. If you notice any negative effects like increased blood pressure or changes in urination, it's best to cut back. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health tips. Take care of your kidneys and stay healthy.